Hi guys, so I decided to make a quick video on the hand gestures of recalling the Bill of Rights. So this was discussed during our meet today, this morning, and I wanted to make a quick video for those of you that were unable to join us. That way you guys don't miss out on this information. Now this is going to help you in the long run. Maybe not necessarily with recalling exactly what the amendments consist of, but it's going to help you recall, oh, it has to do with this because of that particular hand gesture. Now, what you're seeing in the background right now, I'm going to browse through it. This is our presentation that we covered during our meets, and it is available on Google Classroom, so you can go ahead and see the slides. I will not be getting into that in particular. This is basically just the hand gestures, okay? So we're going to go ahead and start with that, okay? So our First Amendment of the Bill of Rights, we have 10, and these are for individual rights. The First Amendment, it has to do with freedom of speech, religion, press, and assembly. And I'm also missing petition. There's two P's in there. So one way of remembering the First Amendment is going to be by using the word RAPS with double P, okay? So the R is going to stand for religion, okay? You're going to point up for God. And then the A is going to be assembly. So I need you to come over here because we're going to gather. So assembly. So I'm still using the one, right? And then P for press, newspaper. There's a lot of writing on it. Okay, petition. I'm petitioning the government. I want change. I'm demanding things to be fair. So you're like, you're standing up against the government. So the right to petition. And the last one is speech, okay, the freedom of speech. Okay, so now again, let's do that again. So amendment number 1, okay, you're gonna remember RAPS, okay? You have the right to religion, you have the right to assemble, you have the right to, for the press, okay, the newspaper, the right to petition, and the freedom of speech, okay? That's amendment number 1. For amendment number 2, we have the right of people to bear arms, okay? So amendment 2, you're not gonna do this. I want you to do this, okay? 1, 2. So we're holding 2 fingers up and we are making a gun. So this should be, okay, amendment 2. Oh, the right to bear arms, okay? Now it doesn't mean bear as in bears arms, okay? It's the right to be able to have a weapon, a gun, okay? To own it, okay? Now that was, again, Second Amendment, the right to bear arms. For amendment number 3, there we go. So government cannot put troop soldiers in the homes of people without permission. This was as a result from the Quartering Act, where British soldiers were staying in people's homes and the people had to accept that, and they had to house them, they had to feed them. So we're gonna put 3 fingers up for amendment number 3. And if you notice, I'm making what appears to be a quarter. So from the Quartering Act, these are your 3 soldiers, and they are not allowed to be going into your home without permission. So again, amendment number 3, it has to do with troops not being able to, the government not being able to let them go into your home without permission. So that is amendment 3, okay? So moving on to 4, okay? So it says government cannot unfairly search or take property from the people. So basically they need a warrant or permission in order to go and search for things or to be able to take your own property. So you're gonna put 4 fingers, and what I want you to do is you're gonna bring them down, and so in a sense you're making a fist. So this is a sign of you need to have permission before you enter anyone's home or take property from them, okay? So again, 4th Amendment, the government cannot unfairly take property from people. Police cannot come in and search without permission. They need to have permission. That's a key word right there. So basically, that is called a warrant. The 5th Amendment, okay? And now this one's probably my favorite because it's the easiest one. So 5th Amendment is our right to remain silent, okay? So again, Fifth Amendment, our right to remain silent, okay? And the right to a fair treatment in court. So basically you cannot say anything that's gonna get you incriminated, okay? So you have the right to stay quiet, okay? You're choosing, okay? So that's the Fifth Amendment. Sixth Amendment, okay? This is a speedy and public trial. So how do we remember the Sixth Amendment? You're gonna put, you have one hand, right? And then you're gonna add a finger. So that gives you 6 fingers, okay? So speedy, hurry up. Kind of like when we tell you to get to class, hurry up guys, you're late. Let's go, hurry up. Okay, so basically you're putting up 6 fingers, 5 here, 1, 8. Speedy, I need a trial, like now, okay? So that's Sixth Amendment, speedy and public trial. Seventh Amendment, okay? The Seventh Amendment is your right to be tried by a jury, okay? So you're gonna have 5 fingers here and 2 over here. That's 7 in total. These are your 7 fingers, okay? This right here is your judge. This is you. And this is the jury. These are the people, okay? So the right to be tried by your peers. Jury is people, okay? Regular citizens. So again, Amendment 7, right here. Judge, you, jury. Your right to be tried by jury. Okay, amendment number 8, no cruel and unusual punishment. So in this one, we're not gonna put up any fingers. We're gonna make 2 fists, okay? So here, you would have the figure 8. So just pretend you can see the figure 8 right here, okay? So no cruel and unusual punishment. So if I wanna choke someone or I wanna break someone's neck off and do this as an expression, this is gonna imply the 8th Amendment, okay? No cruel and unusual punishments. And you have the right to post bail and return home until trial. Okay, so again, the picture right here, getting electrocuted. So the punishment needs to fit the crime. So you are not allowed to give anyone cruel or unusual punishment. 9. Okay, so Constitution, we're gonna put up 9 fingers. Okay, Constitution does not list all of our rights. So if you notice, there's a finger here. Okay, so everything that's expressed here, there are other rights that we have, not just the ones listed, but we have other rights that are not included in the Constitution or in addition to the Constitution. So this finger represents other rights that are not here in the 10. And lastly, the 10th Amendment, the power of the US government doesn't have, it goes to the state or the people. So basically, if you notice on the picture over here down below, it says, it's showing you, this represents the government, and then you have the state. So it's basically saying, like, the states say, you know what, I don't want to have anything to do with it, give it to the states. Okay, so the power that I don't have or that I cannot do, I'm going to pass it over to the states and the people. Okay, so again, 10, I don't have anything to do with that, so give it to the states, give it to the people, okay? So that would be a great way to remember the 10th Amendment. Let's review one more time. We're gonna go 1 through 10, okay? So First Amendment, we said we're following RAPS, so that is freedom of religion, okay? Freedom to assemble, freedom of the press, the right to petition, and freedom of speech. That's 1. 2, right to bear arms. 3, okay, doing a quarter, 3 soldiers, or you could do it, no, it would have to be like this, okay? Sorry, this way, my bad, okay. So 3, you have your quarter right here, your soldiers, they're not allowed to go into your home without your permission. Amendment 4, police cannot go or government cannot go and search your home without your permission or take any property away from you. 5th Amendment. Actually, I can't stay quiet, I have to continue talking, but your right to remain silent, okay? So you cover your mouth. 6, speedy and public trial. Let's go. 7, judge, you, jury. Okay, so the right to be tried by a jury right here. 8, no cruel or unusual punishment. 9, we have other rights in addition to the ones in the Bill of Rights, the first 10. So there's other rights that are not listed here. And our last one, I don't want to deal with it. I'm the federal government. I'm going to pass it on to the state and to the people. So they have the power to decide. So again, the power the US government doesn't have, it goes to the state, to the people. They pass it on to us. Okay. So these were our hand gestures to help us recall what each amendment stands for. And I hope that helped, guys. Thank you for watching.